And just like that, I'm back for another video. Now this video was intended to be kind of a long one, but since I'm still recording on my phone technically, since I thought I was going to get internet today, I didn't. So I don't have that much space. So I want to talk about, for now, the TCG ban list was released earlier today. It does not have a set date because Konami likes to do that now. That's fine and dandy. I will talk about, for my next video that I post up, which will probably be sometime this weekend, the ARG Konami debate that everybody has going on, in my opinion on it, my views, my facts, all that good stuff. But anyways, let's talk about the TCG ban list. The one that actually, I don't know, Konami made. So, I noticed a lot of y'all bitching. Because you saw ARG's list, and all your Klee players, all your Ritual Beast players, all your Still Hell Knights players were like, oh my god, I can finally jizz on everybody all over again. Stop. You can still do that. But they made Necros more fair. Djinn, banned. Shrit, that's the guy, little guy, he gets a search when he's sent to the grave as a ritual. He counts as the whole ritual, blah, blah, blah. So, calmed it down. And the Volvo Chain is banned, which, that's kind of funny. But, I kind of saw that coming and kind of didn't. It hurts a lot of decks more than people think. Like, if you were trying to play zombies for some odd reason, fuck you. If you were trying to play Infernities, fuck you. I'm sorry. That's just how it went. So, I see Necros still being a great deck. They're just more fair. Yeah, most of the times I did lose to that deck, it was because I didn't happen to have a Djinn lock out in my hand. So, now they're more fair. If I lose to them, they probably outplayed me. That's you. Maybe that's how it worked. Probably not. Who knows? They might come up with some other bullshit. But, I'm fine with that. Trishula won. The Synchro. That, I'm not a fan of. But I can see why, because, you know, all these fanboys are like, oh, bring it back, and you got all this plant support back, you know, Glow Bulb's now at 3, it's off the list, all that jazz, so, you know, have fun. Do what you gotta do. Maybe plant decks will see a rise. I think they'll see a rise in popularity. Will they be as good? I don't know. I'm sure Jeff Jones is happy as fuck. You know, if Tengu was at 3, then we talk as a business. Is Tengu at 3? I think it's at 2 still, right? Right? I don't know. Either way, I think plants will see some action. Mermail's actually got a hype because of that, the Trishula, and then you got Lanian Dragoons to 2. That definitely helped them out, I think. Let's see. Yeah, SKs didn't really get touched. Dragon's Ravine to 2, and then the Sacred Swords to 7 stars to 3. That definitely helps out Dragoonies in a sense. You can play Dragoonies with 2 Ravine. It'd be better with 3 Ravine. I can see that coming next list, depending on how things work out. It also helps the Red Eyes deck coming out. I don't think I'm forgetting anything important. I think Temple of the Kings is at 3 now. Who cares? Sinister Servant, who cares? Yeah, so for all of you that are complaining about this list, why? I mean, like, sure, it's not... Maybe it could have hit a few more cards to balance the game a little bit, but it still did what it needed to do, and that's hit the most problem deck. Now, honestly, in my opinion, Burning Abyss did win with National, so I'm really surprised they didn't get hit. But at the same time, just my personal experience, I was a Shaddoll player for a while. You know, I played Shaddolls, I love that deck. If you're still losing a Burning Abyss now on a consistent basis, and you're still losing to, what's the other deck? Yeah, Shaddolls as well. If you're still losing the Shaddolls and you thought they should have got hit, you're still losing them on a consistent basis, you need to step your game up. That's really how I feel about it. I feel like those decks are more fair than Necros by far. I mean, you could side deck the hell out of Necros, the hell out of Shaddoll and Burning Abyss. Like, you could play anti-meta against those decks and just go in. So, like, have y'all never heard of Shadow and Imprisoning Mirror? D-Fissure Macro? Y'all never heard of this shit? Especially you Klee players, y'all need to stop bitching. Y'all bitching the worst that I've seen so far. I'm not talking about people I know. I'm just saying on the internet in general. Even though some people I know be crazy too. So, Mermails will see popularity, I think, too. I might actually play them. I'm not sure what I'm going to play yet. So, stay tuned for that. But, yeah, just, it's not a bad list. I do wish they hit more. I agree. But, hey, there's always next list. For all you know, the list could come out a couple months. You know, right after Worlds. You know what I mean? They're just doing it for ha-has. Who knows? Konami does what they want.